Summer is approaching, and whenever it hits the 90s with the summer in the air, nothing takes the place of a good air conditioner, like a good central unit. I mean, nothing will supersede it, but perhaps, during maybe the fall, on cooler nights, or the spring on, cooler nights. It may get kind of warm during the day, but drop as the evening goes down. I've found, maybe a personal hack to maybe help save myself a few bucks, and to put the extra wear and tear on my air conditioners, and to keep that utility bill lowered somewhat. My central unit, my Goodman unit, is pretty much an ordeal right now, and since last summer it wasn't keeping up with my house, thought it was a piece of shit, and resorted to my window units. But since I have new windows, decided to maybe give this thing another whirl, and I turned this thing on for a test run the other day, and the registers weren't blowing cool air at all. I mean, the air from the registers felt pretty warm, and gonna give the HVAC guy a call and see about maybe getting some Freon in this. And I don't know whether or not it's viable for me to continue to use this unit. I mean, it may be due for replacement. It dates back from 2011, and so it's a modern unit, and modern stuff doesn't last as long as the really old units. But gonna end up giving this thing another whirl. Well, my thermostat was actually reading 72, and since I just cooked pancakes, it elevated a notch, and it's normal for whenever I do some cooking for the temperatures to elevate somewhat. But to me, 73 is the ideal temperature. I feel good in my house. And if I'm moving around a lot or something like that, I have big ceiling fans, and also pedestal fans. But to me, that's comfortable right there. It drives me crazy when I go into all these public venues and they have their thermostat, set below 70 degrees, and oftentimes I'll end up freezing my ass off. I got this big high-velocity Utilitech fan that I bought back from Lowe's in 2013. 11 years old. It comes in handy for after one is done mopping a floor, makes a good tool for drying the floor, and it makes good quick ventilation here and there for whenever I want to blow cooler air into one of the other rooms. And I don't use it regularly, but just only the times I need the extra ventilation. And it also makes a good personal HVAC hack, so to speak. And I thought of the perfect technique that I use, which I've used before, and I started resuming it. I got the fan sitting up in the chair, right at the window here. And let's do the depiction. I'm gonna open up my dining room window, about that much. Got the curtain over it for the demonstration. Let's go to my bathroom. Open, curtain over it. And lots of times I'll, crack open the other, areas of my house. Let's open this one wide open. All right, turn that on. It's exhausting out the window. As you can tell, that the Utilitech fan is sucking that curtain right up, hence drawing in the cooler air from the outside. You can see my bathroom curtain levitating somewhat. I'm gonna crank this puppy all the way up to high. You can see that drifting and pretty much sucking in a good amount of air through the windows. During the warmer part of the afternoon, my thermostat may climb to like 75 or 76. And I got 12 big ceiling fans, along with some pedestal fans. And during the temperature elevation, a good amount of air from these fans will help keep me comfy. And during the night, what I'll do is I'll do the Utilitech fan setup I just demonstrated, and I'll crack open the windows, and by, let's say, late at night or early in the morning, my thermostat will be all the way back down to 71 or 72. And these new windows actually, help keep the temperature in here more ideal. So the thermostat will stay uninhibited, at the same temperature all the way until late evening, when I'll kick on the other fans. And before I go to bed, I do the setup. But anyway, that's kind of maybe my personal hack.